Hi guys. So I don't know if the universe or God does not want me to record videos because in the first 2 minutes of this video, my freaking tripod broke, so now you're stacked up on books and boxes. Sorry, my bangs are, what is that? Today it's gonna be a bump date, first trimester recap, and then like comparing baby number 3 to my first 2 pregnancies. Yeah, that's basically it. My intro for the last video was a lot better, but now I've forgotten everything. Let me show you my bump. Not crazy, but still pretty big. I'm wearing a cute little loungewear set from Luca and Gray. I work from home, so I can just wear pajamas all day, basically. So I'm almost halfway through this pregnancy, just a little under halfway. I've had people ask me why I don't share like my specific due date or even my, I'm so sorry, let me see if I can do this and keep my hair in my face. No, is that not cute? No. Okay, this is just where we're at. So with my first child, my son, Salem, I went 2 weeks over my due date. I shared everything about him, first of all, on like Instagram, Facebook, with family, friends, whoever. I shared my whole birth plan. I shared all the vitamins I was taking. I shared how far over I went, everything. And I just got a lot of really negative responses to that. I got a like, you're gonna kill your baby. You're not supposed to go over your due date that far. Just uneducated and unnecessary input. So with my second child, my daughter Saga, I went the complete opposite direction and did not share on social media anywhere that I was pregnant. I shared that she was born on the day of, but I did not put any information on the internet about being pregnant or anything. I did not share any pictures of my pregnancy until after she was born, because I just felt like the people who are actually in my life and important to me and matter to me will know, but not every Karen that wants to comment on my body and my child and the choices that I make. For the record, I went almost 3 weeks over with her. This time I'm just kind of doing a mix of both. When we announced our pregnancy online, I just announced the season that I was due. I didn't do even the month. I know what's right for me and my body and my children, and I just don't need anybody else's input, which I'm sure you're like, well, you're putting information on the internet, you're gonna get input. That's like what you ask for. But no one deserves to be told when they're pregnant that they're killing their baby by letting their baby stay in their womb until they're comfortable. And again, to my point, my son was born at 42 weeks and he was only 6 pounds. They gain, what, half a pound every week at the end? So if he had been taken any earlier, if he had been taken on his due date 2 weeks earlier, he probably would have been in the NICU. He would have been too small. So that's kind of just how I go about things. I don't share the season, I don't share the week. Even with my family, I don't tell them my due date. I don't tell them, you know, a lot, just because I don't. None of them feel the way that I do about pregnancy. None of them have gone about it the way that I have. It's a lot of nurses and just very clinical people. So that's where I'm at. I am almost halfway through this 3rd pregnancy. Like I just said, I went to 42 weeks with my first child and 42 weeks and 5 days with my second. I do not know the gender of this baby. My husband and I kept it a surprise with our first child. We didn't know what he was until he was born. And we found out at like 9 weeks with our second, and we both just prefer the surprise of the baby's born and what is it and what's your name gonna be. So we won't be finding out the gender until this baby's born, although I do think it's a boy. And that's not because this pregnancy has been more similar to my boy pregnancy at all. I just think he's a boy. And if he's not, I will be very surprised. I don't care either way. I have one of each already. But I'm so sorry. My hair is so crazy and I legitimately tried to fix it, which is so embarrassing. But this is just where it's at right now. First trimester recap. So I knew I was pregnant like the moment that it happened. But I got my first positive 5 DPO, so 5 days past ovulation, which if you ask anyone is crazy early. I was convinced for a long time that it would be twins. It might still be, who knows? I don't think so, but because I found out so early, I was like, there's gotta be a ton of HCG, it's gotta be twins. I had 1 ultrasound at 6 weeks, just to make sure baby's where it's supposed to be. At 6 weeks, there was only 1 amniotic sac and 1 baby that we could see. I have not had an ultrasound since then. That's another thing I do differently that may be controversial. I don't get a lot of ultrasounds. With my son, I had 2. 1 at 6 weeks, 1 at 40 weeks. And then I had 3. 1 at 42 when I went to the hospital to have him. With my daughter, I had 2 ultrasounds. 1 at 6 weeks and 1 at 36 or 38 weeks. She was transverse, which means she was this way in my belly. And we did an ultrasound to kind of confirm that. And then I had 3 midwives manually move her, and then she flipped right back. But she ended up being head down, and I was able to deliver her in the next room over. And so the plan for this baby is ultrasound at 6 weeks, ultrasound at 20 weeks, just to make sure there's no abnormalities, and then probably not another ultrasound if we don't feel like they need one. I just don't like ultrasounds. I'm not someone that wants to see my baby all the time. Not that I don't want to see them, I just don't think it's necessary. Ultrasounds are regarded as safe for babies and stuff, but it's still a form of radiation, and it's just uncomfy when you're big pregnant to lay on your back and get slime drug all over you, just to see, like, you can't even really see. I get it when they're like 20 weeks, 40 weeks, it looks like a baby, but it's just uncomfortable to me. It's not something I really enjoy. It's not something I do more than I find necessary or my midwife finds necessary. So yeah, I knew as soon as it happened. I got a positive pregnancy test at 5 DPO. From 2 weeks to 9 weeks, I was living on our couch. I was so sick. I couldn't eat anything. I couldn't drink anything. I couldn't keep anything down. I couldn't keep anything in, if you catch my drift. I was so sick. Sickest I've ever been. Now, compared to my first, I was nauseous for like 2 weeks with him, but I never got sick. With my second, I was sick all the time. This time was way worse. So I was weak. I was exhausted. I could not do anything. I was useless for weeks. My husband had to take care of this whole family for weeks. But after 9 weeks, I could keep things down, but I still couldn't keep things in, and it didn't matter what I ate, it was gonna upset my stomach. And I was still really tired. And then when I got to 12, 13, 14 weeks, I started feeling a lot better. Everything doesn't make me sick anymore. I have a bit more energy, but I'm still really tired. But I also have 2 toddlers that don't sleep through the night, so how much of that is just regular tired and not pregnancy tired? So I've been much sicker this time than the first or second time around. So I'm like, is it gonna be like this every time I get pregnant? Is it just gonna get worse and worse? But my motto, especially after I had my second My first was a very easy pregnancy and a very difficult labor and delivery. My second was a more difficult pregnancy and a much easier labor and delivery. This one's been a really hard pregnancy. I've had a lot of back pain too. So I'm hoping it'll be a super easy labor and delivery and it'll all be worth it and this baby will just fly out in like 30 minutes. That's my hopes and dreams for it. That's my silver lining with being sick and tired all the time. But like I said, I am getting better. I don't know if I mentioned the perioral dermatitis already. Makeup makes it worse, so I don't wear a lot of makeup. Can you see the red patches? And then I get a little bit right there. It's just a hormonal imbalance. I've gotten it in all 3 of my pregnancies. It's really not anything you can do for it until my hormones balance out. What else? Nothing crazy happened in the first trimester other than just being sick. I've had a lot of back pain, a lot of sciatic nerve pain. Unfortunately, I do sit at a computer all day, which generally isn't good for pregnant women. You should be active. I know a lot of people don't feel that way, but you should. It's the best thing for you and the best thing for your baby, and certainly the best thing to prepare your body for labor is to be active. So I really make an effort to not sit too long, get up from my computer, get a drink, go to the bathroom, get a snack, walk around, pick something up. And then when I'm done working, I really try to stay busy with the kids or picking up stuff in the house, cooking dinner. I try not to sit down too much after work because it just seems to make my back worse. And then luckily I'm married to a massage therapist, so he gives me back massages as well. How many times have I said in this video? I should really write things down before I start these videos. But yeah, this is my 3rd baby. I did not have a baby shower with my 2nd, so I'm planning my own baby shower for this one. This will be my last baby shower I ever have. My baby registry is full of like bougie, expensive items because I don't ever want to have to buy any other ones. I want them to last for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 17 kids I have. So I'm doing my own baby shower. I've made my own registry. I've put everything on there I could possibly think of, and I hope that it doesn't offend anyone that I want stuff. And it's not that I want it, I need it. I got rid of everything after Saga because my husband and I said we weren't going to have another kid for 4 or 5 years. And now we have another one on the way. And we're comfortable with the fact that this is not going to be our last kid. And I'll probably have another one in another 2 years or so. So we'd rather just get everything one more time, spend the money on it, and not have to do this again. This is the 3rd time we've had to buy items. So hopefully the last time. I'm doing like a cuties themed baby shower. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I'll probably vlog my baby shower. I'll do a birth plan video as well when it gets closer to time. And then we'll have someone here to vlog my birth. How fun will that be? I'll have to learn how to edit though. I haven't learned that yet. My husband and I are on the same page about getting me a legitimate camera and editing software. It's just a matter of time and money, and other priorities right now. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited for this channel to see where it goes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it as well and stick around for the ride. If you have any questions, send them in. Maybe when there's more than 20 subscribers, I can do a Q&A about whatever. Birth, motherhood, whatnot. I probably won't do, the next video probably won't be pregnancy related. I may do it about my toddlers and what we do with them and the parenting style we have with them. So let me know. Do you want to see like a toddler parenting video? Do you want to know more about home birth? I do still want to do a video about how I found and chose my midwife. Maybe I'll get her to make a video with me. I think that would be fun too. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you want to donate to this channel, donate to it getting better, I leave my PayPal in the description box. Please just like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. But thanks so much, guys. Bye.